Have you ever met something so unbothered that it will stab you with its own skeleton? I figured since we were on the topic of stabbing people with our skeletons, why not keep the train going? Welcome to Nature's Lit, and today we're talking about another amphibian that will use internal structures to take you out if you really want that smoke. Meet Anderson's crocodile Newt, or as I call it, bone thugs and amphibians. It was discovered in 1892 by a British zoologist, and it lives in Japan and prefers moist forests, forest floors, rocky streams, and it's got that calm, humid, peaceful vibe until it doesn't. When threatened, it pushes its ribs through its own skin. I'm gonna say it again. So it has these specialized rib tips, and when they flex, it forces those rib tips outward and they pierce through these toxic glands in the skin. The rib tips then become coated in this toxic secretion, turning them into toxic spikes. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like my rib tips cooked like that. If Try Me, I Dare You was an animal, it would be this newt. It would be this newt, hands down. So unlike the hairy frog, this one doesn't fully break its bones. The ribs are just designed with these really sharp tips that when the animal flexes, they just push out through really thin skin. It really is giving internal switchblades, just like, except the switchblade is also covered in toxic secretions. So it's a double whammy. You know how they say no weapon formed against me shall prosper? This one is giving prospering. It's giving prospering. So if a predator comes up and think it's about to take a bite of this newt, it's going to be filled with instant regret because those ribs are going to immediately inject those toxins into whatever decides to put this animal in their mouth. So currently, scientists are looking at the rib mechanics of this animal. And as with many amphibians, they're looking at that regeneration and that wound healing. They're also looking at the toxins to see what this secretion is made of, what it can be used for, how it can be helpful. And currently, it is listed as vulnerable because its current habitat is under threat. So yeah, don't forget to do your deeper dive. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're all here to learn. And as always, nature is lit, and it is for everybody. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. It's always appreciated, and thank you for rocking with me.